जैसा आप देख सकते हैं, पहले मैं विंडोज की एप्लीकेशन कवर करूंगा। Give me 2 seconds. ट्रेनिंग में आपको इंस्टॉलेशन के बारे में, रजिस्ट्रेशन, एग्जाम ऐप कैसे यूज करते हैं, लाइव एग्जाम सेशन कैसे होगा, क्वेश्चन पेपर डाउनलोड, एग्जाम सेशन और आंसर स्क्रिप्ट अपलोड, ये सब कवर किया जाएगा। इट इज रिकमेंडेड कि एग्जाम ऐप आप एग्जाम के 24 आवर्स पहले, 24 आवर्स प्रायर टू द मॉक एग्जाम आप प्लीज इंस्टॉल कर लीजिए। अभी आपको एज आई एम स्पीकिंग एप्लीकेशन इज गेटिंग रिलीज और आप लोगों को ईमेल एक मिलेगा। For Windows, if we talk first, I will talk Android later. Windows के लिए operating system Windows 8, 8.1, 10 is the requirement. RAM 4 GB, hard disk minimum 2 GB. If 10 GB is available, it is good. Camera and microphone. This is the Windows requirement. Android पे हम at a later stage आएंगे। एक वेलकम ईमेल आपको मिलेगा फ्रॉम ऑन योर यूनिवर्सिटी रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आईडी। ईमेल में do's and don'ts installation processes, everything is mentioned with support numbers if you want to contact us for any queries during the exam time, plus the email ID which you can send us as support email for any other query that you have while installing the application. So please read do's and don'ts very carefully जो आपको email के अंदर मिलेंगे। This kind of email will be received which will have URL एक होगा, उसका यूजर नेम पासवर्ड होगा। URL पे आप क्लिक करेंगे, एग्जाम क्लाउड पेज ओपन होगा जहां यूजर आईडी के मेंशन करेंगे। आप साइन विल कम टू द नेक्स्ट पेज। EFH डैशबोर्ड दिखेगा फॉर डाउनलोड्स। व्यू क्लिक करने पे एक और पॉपअप खुलेगा। Please download the right application material online मिलेगा along with some video tutorials of capturing image for the solution guide that you any issue comes during the exam, how to resolve that on your own. That is also for Windows or Android both. Please वो documents read कीजिए for any reference that you want to do, but mainly please download the correct software for your device, Windows and Android. सपोज आपने विंडोज एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड कर ली, उसके बाद जब आप इंस्टॉलेशन प्रेस करेंगे उसके लिए सेटअप एप्लीकेशन विजार्ड ओपन होगा। सिर्फ आप नेक्स्ट 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 प्रेस करते जाइए और ऑटोमेटिकली एप्लीकेशन विल गेट इंस्टॉल्ड ऑन टू योर डिवाइस। वंस द एप्लीकेशन इज इंस्टॉल्ड, आप अपने विंडोज के सर्च बार में जाके EFH टाइप करेंगे, आपको आइकॉन दिखेगा, उस आइकॉन पे आप क्लिक करेंगे, एप्लीकेशन विल ओपन। दिस इज हाउ द एप्लीकेशन लॉगिन पेज विल लुक लाइक। एंटर द सेम यूजर नेम पासवर्ड जो आपको ईमेल में मिला है, वही यूजर नेम पासवर्ड आप एंटर करके यहाँ पर आगे प्रोसीड कर सकते हैं। फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन यू लॉग इन टू द एप्लीकेशन, इट विल आस्क यू फॉर रजिस्ट्रेशन। इट विल शो अ पॉपअप, डू यू वांट टू रजिस्टर, प्लीज प्रेस यस, और आप आगे प्रोसीड करेंगे रजिस्ट्रेशन पेज पे। रजिस्ट्रेशन पेज पे आप देखेंगे यहाँ पर आपको सारी डिटेल्स आपकी मिलेंगी। प्लीज वेरीफाई करिए कि यहाँ पर आपका सब डिटेल्स प्रॉपर दी गई हैं। अगर कुछ चेंज करानी है डिटेल्स, प्लीज यूनिवर्सिटी को मेंशन कीजिए और आपकी ये डिटेल्स यहाँ पर चेंज हो जाएंगी बैकएंड में। बट अदरवाइज इट इज अबाउट वेरीफाइंग कि आपकी ये डिटेल्स प्रॉपर हैं या नहीं। प्लीज प्रेस प्रोसीड एंड मूव फॉरवर्ड। जब आप प्रोसीड प्रेस करेंगे, अगर आपका कोई एग्जाम शेड्यूल है तो आपको यहाँ पे शेड्यूल में दिख जाएगा। अगर कोई शेड्यूल नहीं है, इट विल बी एन एम्प्टी पेज। आप प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम प्रेस करके प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम के अंदर जा सकते हैं, या अगर आपको एप्लीकेशन क्लोज करना है तो क्रॉस बटन दबा के एप्लीकेशन क्लोज कर सकते हैं। ये फर्स्ट टाइम लॉगिन पे सिर्फ रजिस्ट्रेशन होता है, उसके बाद दोबारा से नहीं पूछा जाएगा। सपोज आपने प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम प्रेस किया, नेक्स्ट पेज आपको ओपन होगा, एग्जाम पॉलिसी पेज। इसमें आप आई एग्री प्रेस करेंगे। यहाँ मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट नोट करने का कि दैट यू एग्री दैट यू आर अवेयर ड्यूरिंग द एग्जामिनेशन यू आर अंडर डिजिटल प्रॉक्टरिंग। मोमेंट आप आई एग्री प्रेस करेंगे, उसके बाद ही आप प्रोसीड कर सकते हैं आगे। आप नेक्स्ट पेज पे प्रोसीड करेंगे, कैमरा स्क्रीन आएगी जहां पर आपका फेस डिटेक्शन होगा। यहाँ पर सब बटन्स दिए गए हैं. इन केस इट इज डिटेक्टिंग एनी अदर कैमरा, यू कैन फ्लिप द कैमरा, बैक कैमरा, फ्रंट कैमरा, जो भी आ रहा है, रोटेट करना है कैमरा या इन्वर्स करना है, उन तीनों ऑप्शंस दिए गए हैं सो दैट फेस डिटेक्शन प्रॉपरली हो एंड आप आगे प्रोसीड कर सकें. फॉर प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम डिफॉल्ट अनलॉक की इज 1 2 3 4. ये 1 2 3 4 की एंटर करके आप अनलॉक कर सकते हैं प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम. एग्जामिनेशन के लिए ये अनलॉक की नहीं होगी. अनलॉक की जो आपको आपके मोबाइल पे एज SMS आएगी 10 to 15 मिनट बिफोर द एग्जाम, वो आपको यहाँ पे एंटर करनी पड़ेगी. जैसे आप अनलॉक की एंटर करते हैं, आप एग्जाम ऐप के अंदर जाएंगे. यहाँ पे आपको प्रीव्यू स्क्रीन दिखेगी जिसमें आपका जो भी इमेज कैप्चर हो रहा है वो यहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा. यू कैन मूव दिस स्क्रीन बाय जस्ट ड्रैगिंग दिस अक्रॉस और यू कैन क्लोज दिस ऑल्सो. ड्यूरिंग द एग्जाम आपको इसको वापस स्विच ऑन करना है, वो मैं आपको बाद में बताऊंगा कैसे ऑन कर सकते हैं. बट इसको स्विच ऑफ करके भी आप रख सकते हैं. उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि रिकॉर्डिंग बंद हो जाएगी, आपका इमेजेस एंड ऑडियो इज स्टिल गेटिंग रिकॉर्डेड. यू कैन अटेम्प्ट क्वेश्चंस इन एनी रैंडम ऑर्डर. जो भी आप क्लिक करेंगे मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन लेट्स से, वो ऑटोमेटिकली ग्रीन में टर्न हो जाएगा और आपका क्वेश्चन नंबर भी यहाँ पे ग्रीन टर्न हो जाएगा. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि ये सही आंसर या गलत आंसर है. दिस ओनली सेज दैट आपने अपना ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट कर लिया एंड यू कैन मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. प्लीज मेक श्योर यहाँ पर आप करेक्ट टेक्स्ट एरिया पे क्लिक करें. कॉर्नर्स पे क्लिक करने पे सिलेक्शन नहीं होगा. आप प्लीज इसको टेक्स्ट एरिया में ही क्लिक करें. आप ये सिलेक्शन को मल्टीपल टाइम्स चेंज भी कर सकते हैं. आप डीसिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं दोबारा से उसको क्लिक करके, या और कोई ऑप्शन आपको सिलेक्ट करना है वो भी कर सकते हैं. There are match the following questions. You can click on the left side of the question, then on the right side option, automatically वो उसके सामने आ जाएगा, green turn हो जाएगा. Again, this does not say कि आंसर सही है या गलत है. It only says ये वाला ऑप्शन आपने सिलेक्ट कर लिया है. And as you can see, ये क्वेश्चन नंबर ऑरेंज टर्न हो गया बिकॉज सारे क्वेश्चंस पूरे सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए हैं. दिस ओनली सेज ये वाला क्वेश्चन अभी पूरा आंसर करना बाकी है. यू कैन स्टिल मूव अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आप ये सिलेक्शन को मल्टीपल टाइम्स चेंज भी कर सकते हैं. आप डीसिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं दोबारा से उसको क्लिक करके, या और कोई ऑप्शन आपको सिलेक्ट करना है वो भी कर सकते हैं. There are match the following questions. You can click on the left side of the question, then on the right side option, automatically वो उसके सामने आ जाएगा, green turn हो जाएगा. Again, this does not say कि आंसर सही है या गलत है. It only says ये वाला ऑप्शन आपने सिलेक्ट कर लिया है. And as you can see, ये क्वेश्चन नंबर ऑरेंज टर्न हो गया बिकॉज सारे क्वेश्चंस पूरे सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए हैं. दिस ओनली सेज ये वाला क्वेश्चन अभी पूरा आंसर करना बाकी है. यू कैन स्टिल मूव अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, कम बैक टू दिस क्वेश्चन लेटर. देयर आर शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस. आप उस पर क्लिक करेंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली एक विंडो ओपन होगा. देयर यू कैन टाइप योर आंसर्स यूजिंग द कीबोर्ड ऑफ योर लैपटॉप और योर डेस्कटॉप. देयर आर डिस्क्रिप्टिव टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस जहाँ पे इलैबोरेट आंसर्स चाहिए. Let's say in descriptive section, once you click on any of the question, a new page will open जहाँ पे आपको पूरा एक पेज, entire page मिलेगा to answer your questions. Let's say I've clicked on this question, a new page opens. यहाँ पर मैं पूरा अपना आंसर लिख सकता हूँ. जो भी मैंने टाइप करा है उसको मैं टूल्स जो ऊपर हैं उनको यूज करके बोल्ड, इटैलिक, अंडरलाइन, हाईलाइट सब कर सकता हूँ. फॉन्ट इंक्रीज, फॉन्ट डिक्रीज, कट, कॉपी, पेस्ट, या फिर मैं अपने कीबोर्ड के शॉर्टकट्स Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V जो भी स्टैंडर्ड शॉर्टकट्स हैं वो यूज करके यहाँ पे पूरा टाइप कर सकता हूँ. इफ यू वांट टू ड्रॉ समथिंग, ड्राइंग टूल बार अवेलेबल है. ये क्लिक करने से एक ड्राइंग टूल बॉक्स ओपन होगा. यूजिंग एनी ऑफ द ऑप्शंस आप सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं कौन सा ज्योमेट्रिकल ड्राइंग आपको क्रिएट करना है. बाय ड्रैगिंग योर माउस यू कैन ड्रैग द एंटायर थिंग एंड ड्रॉ एनी शेप्स दैट यू वांट. देयर इज अ ऑप्शन ऑफ पेन also available, pen tip available. You can click that और उसके थ्रू आप फ्री हैंड ड्राइंग या अपना फ्री हैंड एनोटेशंस कुछ अगर देना चाहें तो वो भी दे सकते हैं यूजिंग द माउस. और इफ इट इज अ टच स्क्रीन लैपटॉप दैट यू हैव, यू कैन यूज योर फिंगर ऑल्सो टू डू दैट. टेक्स्ट बॉक्स ऑप्शन है. टेक्स्ट बॉक्स क्लिक करके आप कुछ हेडिंग देना चाहें वो भी क्लिक कर सकते हैं. अगर ये फोटोग्राफ्स या जो भी आप नोट कर रहे हैं, you find it difficult to do it using a laptop and आपको यूनिवर्सिटी ऑप्शन दे रहा है कि you can write it on a piece of paper and attach that image into the answer sheet, वो भी option दिया गया है। उसमें दो options हैं। पहला option ये है कि आप जो भी अपने मोबाइल फोन आपके पास, आईफोन या एंड्रॉयड फोन, any phone that you have, you can just connect that with the data cable to the laptop. Okay. So I've got a request that I should speak more in English. I thought English Hindi दोनों करना है, but still I will continue in English, and in between I will explain some parts in Hindi if needed. Basically, in case you want to add any photographs which are of a written paper into the answer sheet, let's say we have clicked this descriptive answer question. Whatever you have written on the paper, use your iPhone or your Android phone, connect it to the laptop through the data cable. आपका जो भी charging cable है, whatever charging cable you have, you can use that as a USB cable. Connect it like you connect your laptop to a phone. Make the phone as a USB device. You will see that USB device in any of your Windows Explorer. So please check that before you actually log into the exam application if this option is to be used. Once you connect this, click the photograph from your phone. Just open this folder option on the app. Automatically आपको आपका phone option दिखेगा. You can click that phone option. Go to the image folders of that phone. Whatever image you have clicked, please make sure crop, rotation, whatever you want to do it from your phone. That image will be seen in the Windows Explorer. You can click on it. It will automatically get pasted into the answer area. At one time, you can select up to 5 images to import. But after that, if you want to import further in that answer, you can again select more images. It is recommended you write one paper, attach that image, then write another paper, attach that image to make it faster and less process handy for the application also, so that it works properly. Make sure do not do it at the end of the exam, because in that case what happens is you will run out of the exam time. Automatically exam will end and you will lose out on attaching your answer sheet. So whenever your answer is completed, please attach the answers whatever you have written on the answer sheet. This is the easiest way. Clarity will be good because of phone you can place it the way you want on the paper, the angle that you want, paper will be straight. It is exactly like using a DocuScan application. Just click a photograph, attach it here. This is how the photograph which is attached will look like. Please make sure everything is fine. If you feel this is not a correct photograph, you can just click backspace. Your photograph delete हो जाएगी. You can again go to the folder option, click a new photograph and attach it here. The other option, in case somebody's mobile is not compatible with their device, in that case the option is available to use the device camera to upload the photograph. Again, in the drawing tool area, there is a camera option available as well. You just click on that camera option, hold the paper in front of your laptop camera, and based on the rotation, inverse or flip camera options given below the camera, you can adjust that rotation or orientation of your image. Put a timer. Automatically a 5-second timer will run, and whatever is in front of the image of the camera will get captured. Using the crop option here, you can crop the image as well and insert it after that. So as you can see, the timer starts, and using this crop option, you can crop the image. Remaining part will go away. Only that image will get inserted into the camera. Only thing here is the device camera quality is not that good. That's why we have given the option of external camera, mobile camera, because the quality of a mobile camera is much better. But in case there is no option, this is the option you can use also as a backup. There are equation tools available in case you want to type any equation which you have not written on the paper and the university wants that you should do everything in typing. You can use the equation toolbar. Select any of the equations. As you can see, an equation is formed here. Standard signs like plus, equal to, minus, everything which is available on the laptop keyboard can be used from that. Other than that, can be used from this image equation toolbar. There are audio video questions available. You can, if they are part of your question paper, you can click on the video, a video player will open, video will run, and you can answer those questions automatically. There is an inbuilt app calculator available. By clicking that, you can calculate the radiant and scientific calculations that you need to do. Click on the arrow buttons to close this calculator, or again move this calculator by dragging wherever you want on the screen. By clicking there are different tools available which I told you. By clicking the first option, which is the question number, you can go back to the main question paper from the descriptive section. By clicking the Q option, by clicking the question number option, you can change the orientation of the question also. So if you want to place the question on the top, you can do that. You want to place it on the left, you can do that. You want to hide the question totally and see entire screen, you can do that as well. There are other options like undo redo available. You can see the exam timing. There are rough notes available for that particular question if you want to do. All these are available in one shot. You can see this, as I said, once you log in into your student login, this tutorial is available there. There is a dashboard option available at the corner. This screen, you can just click this dashboard. Come to the dashboard area where you will see the number of questions you have attempted, not attempted. You can use this as a filter. For example, if I click on this part A pending 5, it will take me only to those 5 questions which are remaining. Or in case I have flagged certain questions which I have not completed, it will show here. I click on this, it will only take me to those questions, and then I can come back to the main question paper after that if I want to see the entire questions as well. Students use this to filter and make the answers more faster, so that they only concentrate on the pending questions that they have to do in case they have left anything behind. This will also tell you exam start time, exam close time, your current time and your balance time. By clicking back, you can go back to the main question paper as well. By clicking on the answer book option, which is available here, by clicking on this option, you can come back to the answer book of the answers that you have already answered. In one shot, you can see all the answers, whether it is written material, any attachments that you have done, image attachments, multiple choice, match the following, everything. By scrolling up and down, you can see in one screen itself to verify whether whatever you have answered, how your answer sheet is looking like. By clicking X, you can go back to the dashboard screen, and based on that, you can go back to the question paper as well. Now, let's say you have finished your exam. In case you have finished your exam, the time gets over and you have not finished your exam, automatically based on the balance time, when it gets over, application will close down automatically. In case you have finished before time, you can click finish exam. It will ask you as a pop-up second verification whether you really want to finish your exam, because uske baad you cannot come back and do any changes to your answer sheet. If you click yes, it will show you your exam is finished, answer docket is getting prepared, and it will get uploaded in some time. In case you say no, you can come back to the question paper. You want to come out and come to the main login screen also. Now let's say in the live exam how it works. When you log in, after you've done your registration, you've done everything, it is recommended at least 2 hours before your exam, please log in and download your examination docket, which is your question paper, so that at the exam time, in case there is no connectivity at your end, there is no panic from you as well, please make sure at least 2 hours before your exam you log into the application. Moment you log in, automatically it will take you to the scheduled screen. It will show whatever examination you have, and if the eDoc is available, it will start getting downloaded automatically. At this point of time, at the registration point of time and eDoc download, please make sure connectivity is there. If connectivity is not there, it will EFH downloads the examination docket. It will show you 100% complete, and here it will show you that eDoc download has been completed. Now, before the exam, when you log in, this is the support number also available for you. In case during the exam you want to reach out to any of the support executive, you can call this number. Other than that, you can reach out to the email ID, which will be provided in the email as well. Now, during the exam, you log into the application automatically, because your question paper, everything is downloaded. Even if you don't have internet, need not worry. It will take you to the exam policy page. You press I agree, same as practice exam we did. It will show you your face. A green square will be shown around your face. That means your face has been detected. You will receive a unlock key on your mobile phone as SMS, as an email as well as backup. Using that unlock key, please enter that unlock key and press unlock. Make sure your face is detected, this green square is there, enough light is on your face when this face detection is happening, because unless this face is detected, unlock button will not be enabled and you cannot proceed. Moment you press unlock, your exam will start and audio video recording will also start after that. It will make you come to the exam loading screen. If you have entered unlock key 5 minutes before the exam, for example, please wait, because exam screen will only come at the time of exam. Let's say exam is at 10 a.m. It will only be seen at 10 a.m. If you have entered unlock key 5 minutes before that, it will stay on this screen. So please wait till your exam time starts. Exam is to be given same way as we did the practice exam. All those steps are same. I'm not taking you again through that. Moment you have completed your exam, you can say finish exam, or if the time has ended, it will end the exam automatically. In case of an exam failover, in case your application shuts down for any reason, your device restarts, your battery runs out of the device and you are recharging and restarting your device for some reason, do not panic. Let's say you have completed 5 questions and at 6th question your application turned off, your device turned off. When you restart the application, it will save your data instantly and you will start from the same point. So there will be no data loss for you. Plus, whatever time has been lost, you will be able to get that time added to your particular session. So in case 5 minutes it took for you to start the device, that 5 minutes will get added to your session. This is in case you are logging to the same device. In case your device is not restarting for some reason, now battery is not there, or there's no electricity also, but you have to use a backup device. In case you go for another device, in that case, you can still log in after registration, but you will lose the data and you will lose the time as well. There it will be like a fresh exam, but whatever time has gone will be gone for the entire duration of the exam. So please make sure that you charge your devices, everything before the exam starts. Now during live exam, once the application you have completed your exam, how the answer docket upload happens. As I said, once you say finish exam, it will show you that system is preparing your answer docket, it will get uploaded. Once the application uploads the answer docket, automatically it will shut down. You don't have to do anything. In case internet is not available, then you can shut off the application by closing your device. Whenever internet is available, please come back, log in, automatically answer docket will start getting uploaded. But after the answer docket is uploaded, please re-log in to check the status of the answer docket uploaded as well. Basically, you need to see here a green tick which says that whether answer docket has been uploaded or not. If it says red tick that ADOC not uploaded or not available, that means internet is not there. Make sure internet is there, re-log in, and it will start uploading the answer docket again. For the earlier exams also, you can see all your statuses, whether you are present, answer docket was uploaded or still pending. This is about the Windows application. Now we will go to the Android application, which is pretty much similar, only a couple of changes are there, and then I will take any questions if there are. Android also will cover whatever points are differentiating from the Windows application. The OS needs to be Android version 5.1 and above, processor 1.2 GHz quad core and above, RAM to be 4 GB, hard disk again minimum 2 GB is good, recommended is 10 GB, camera 2 megapixel and above, and microphone on the device that your Android smartphone that you're using. Again, welcome email, all that process stays same, whatever we have seen in Windows. You will see this kind of email, press URL, enter the login details, go to the application page and download your Android application. Moment you download, in some cases it will be automatically installing. In some devices you might need to click on the setup file in the APK files folder and it will install the application. Only thing is it will request you for permissions to download it. Please click yes. There are instructions written in the email. Please refer those. Allow this application to be downloaded from a different source, so that because it's an exe at the end of APK file which is getting downloaded, for your phone to understand that yes, you are allowing this application to be downloaded, please give those permissions. Once application is installed, again an icon will be seen. Registration process stays the same as we saw in Windows as well. Practice exam stays the same. All unlock key, everything, all the processes of logging into the application stays the same. Your UI also is same. You can select multiple choice questions. You can select match the following questions just by clicking on it. Again, click on the text area for the selection to happen properly. Short answers you can click and then type using the mobile keyboard. For descriptive answers, moment you click descriptive answers, a new page will be opening and you can answer the descriptive answers here. Now here, there is the camera option again available for you to click the photograph of the answer which you have written on the piece of paper. There will be a camera icon which automatically will come moment you open descriptive. By clicking on that camera icon, a new page will open. This will show you all the controls. Moment you click on the align your page below, click on the camera icon here automatically. It will click the image and give you the additional options of rotate. If you are okay with it, you can rotate the orientation by dragging across the paper image. You can create a red border which will crop the image and only that image will get pasted into the answer area. If you're not happy with the image, you can press retake. It will again go back to the first screen and you can click in the new image. If you're happy with it, click insert. You will stay on the same page. You can click as many pictures as you want one by one. It will keep on getting inserted in the backend sequentially the way you have clicked the images. Moment you are done with that, you can just click the back arrow and come back. Once you come back, you will see all the images one below the other pasted here. In case you are not happy with the sequence, you can just click a backspace in front of wherever your cursor is. That image will get deleted. Place your cursor wherever you want that image to be inserted. Again, click on camera, go back to that screen and click the image insert. It will get added in the sequence that you want. Please make sure at this point of time when you're clicking the image, there is enough light on the paper so that the clarity of the image is pretty good. In case you don't feel the clarity is good, by just clicking in the center area of the image, it will also autofocus itself. In case you want to view the questions in the descriptive section, in the descriptive sections, the question will be hidden, whether it is audio, video, or your normal question also. Just click on the question number on the top. It will show a pop-up screen with the entire question. You can again keep this question here, move this wherever you want, or just by clicking the arrow button, you can close the question and then keep answering. If this is an audio video question, just by clicking this, another player will open in the screen where you can see the audio like you saw in the Windows application. The in-app calculator and other tools which are available are also shown in this screen. All these tools are similar to what were there in the Windows application as well. There are no drawing tools or no equation tools available in the Android application because of the limited space which is available on an Android screen. Dashboard screen is same. Moment you click on dashboard, dashboard is basically the corner icon as you can see here. This is the settings icon which is there as dashboard. It will show you the same thing as you saw in Windows. You can see your entire answer book in one screen as well. If you finished your exam, you can click finish exam and the answer docket will start getting uploaded if internet connectivity is available at that time. Question paper download process stays same exactly as we saw in Windows. There's no change in that. Exam session process stays same. No change in that at all. Again, only change which I showed you was about the camera usage in an Android application. Login failover process stays the same. In case your mobile turns off, you want restarting, you'll get that time, you'll get that data, whichever is on that particular device. In case a backup device is used, data and time both will be lost. You have to start the exam fresh with the time loss that there is. Answer docket upload process stays the same. If the answer docket is not uploaded due to internet issues, please re-log in. It will start uploading. In case it has uploaded properly, it will show you here a green icon where it says answer docket has been uploaded. This is the entire process for Android and Windows application. I will just read out the questions and try to answer as many as possible. For Apple and Mac OS, the application is not available right now. We have only developed for Windows and Android. So I would request you to, if there is an Apple device, please, if you can have Android device from anybody in your home or anything, you can use that. The CAM, as per the university policy, is mandatory. How much internet is needed? As I said, internet is needed only for downloading the question paper and uploading the answer sheet and logs. During the exam, even if internet is not available, there is no problem. Linux is also not available right now. MAS is using Windows and Android, so we have developed application only for that. Mostly it is Mac and iOS. So what if the app says I'm cheating but I was not? So please do not bother that the app is not policing you or doing anything. It is only capturing your logs which will be presented at the time of evaluation. In case there are false alerts also, it will be verified by your faculty members and your uh, answer sheet will be cleared. It is only about recording logs, nothing to do with whether you are cheating, not cheating. It's not policing you that hard. So please do not worry about what is being captured, how it is being captured. That data is pretty secure, only accessed by your faculty. Even our team cannot see that. Mac and iOS. The laptop has SSD, no problem. That can still work. Enough space should be there. Okay, I think my voice was lagging in between. Okay, how safe is the app? I will just say we are having a digital signature from Komodo RSA, which is a Microsoft certified issuing authority of US. They have studied our app, given us that digital signature so that Windows application and Android allows that app installation. Uh, it, when you get the setup file, you can right click on that and verify that certificate as well. Will the app control our mouse and desktop? No, they will not. We are not taking any remote desktop access. You can use the way you want. who will prepare our question. That will be done by your faculty. If you've not got in your email on the registered email ID, please check with the university and get that ID updated. Once the MCQ answer, then we can change the answer or not. You can change as many times as you want. What about equations to type? As I showed, there is an equation toolbar available. You can use that to type in equations, symbols. Privacy concerns about the software. Please read our privacy policy. It is a very strong privacy policy. As I mentioned, all the data is secured, encrypted, and only accessed by authorized personnel within your university. PPT for later reference is available on the exam cloud itself. You can download the PPT from there. Yes, you can give the exam from Android phones. App on Play Store. App is not available on Play Store because this is a private app. It is not a consumer app which is available for everybody. It is only available in your student login. Why connect data cable? Why not wireless? Reason is because the app works on a model. In case connectivity is not available, even then you can connect and continue your exam. And that is the easiest way as a feedback which we have received from many students. That's why it is connecting through a data cable. In case connectivity is not there, wireless will also not work. And there's a question, in case electricity goes off and Wi-Fi is not there during the exam. As I said, it will not disrupt your exam. Make sure you download the question paper 2 hours before the exam, and you can still continue if connectivity is not there. Most of the questions are about iOS. Reference material, somebody has asked a question. So there is a reference material option available in case university wants to add any reference material referred to your examination paper, that can be uploaded and you can refer that within the app. We will be able to open any other app during the examination. Please make sure when you're in the examination app, only use that. In case you go out of the application and try to open any other application, that will be captured and will be presented to the faculty. So better is to stay within the app and do after the examination, do any other activity on the app on your devices. Please answer few of our security concerns, including what data will be collected and why we have to disarm firewalls and antivirus. There is no need to disarm any firewall or antivirus. There is no requirement, nothing, nowhere it is written that. Whenever your exam is done, your question answers which are written, your images which are captured, and the audio logs which are there will be captured. No other data from the device will be captured. Yes, you can install the software on your laptop and mobile both, but only one uh, software or the latest app answer docket will be considered, because whatever will have your images in front of it will be considered as the final answer docket. Both the answer pages will not be considered. I'm skipping most of the questions because they are repetitive questions. Will there be autocorrect or grammar correct? No, there will be no autocorrect or grammar correct in the application. Whatever you type will be taken into consideration. If my answer document is not uploaded due to internet connectivity and issues and the time runs out, then no problem. If you have completed your answer and the time runs out, later when the internet connectivity is there, you re-log in, it will get uploaded. Only thing, moment the time runs out, you cannot make changes into your answer sheet. A mistake, if you press home button on mobile during the exam, what will happen? The application will get pinned on your device when the application is installed and opened. So home button, it will not take it back to the home screen. You will still be on the examination screen. Please read the instructions carefully if you want to unpin the application, how to do that as well. But make sure that is only done in case the application is frozen or any other issue. Do not do during a running exam. I've answered for the Play Store already. Most of the questions are about other devices and the requirement. Can we copy paste descriptive answers from Word? No. Whatever you copy outside the application will not be, you will not be able to paste inside the application at all. External webcam, yes, external webcam is possible. You just need to flip the camera option, which is available at the start of the screen. Whatever camera you select first, that will be your primary camera at the start of the exam. If during the exam phone got a call, what will happen to exam? Basically, you cannot receive a phone call during the exam. It will ring in the backend. It is recommended that you put your phone on silent, but it will show you as a missed call at a later stage for your own records. But at the time of the exam, you will not be able to answer the call. These are all repeated questions. Can we use another web page during exam time? No, you cannot do that. In case you do that, again, it will be recorded. If I can't join, the start time starts for exam, or I will get 3 hours after I join. You have to join at the scheduled time of the exam. If you join late, that time will not be added to your exam session. Internet not needed during the examination, yes. The app will monitor and record the data and save it along with your answer sheet itself. So I think we have similar questions now. It's about iOS, PDF files, and all. Same thing.
Fine, if those are the questions, then we can close the event right now.
Okay, thank you guys, and I hope you are able to receive the emails just in time. Now we are in the process of sending them out. Reach out to us still for any further queries. I'm seeing those queries. People are asking me why I'm ignoring. I'm not ignoring. I'm just seeing those as repeated queries, so I'm not answering those in the interest of time. But yes, we are still available in our email for any support that is required. Based on the requirements that there are, Windows and Android, yes, application is only for Windows and Android. That will answer 50% of these questions. Thank you. All the best.